When a camel crosses the road right in front of you, you know you are in a whole different world. Where is that? Kutch.
After Ahmedabad, we headed to the west of Gujarat, the Kutch. Before getting there, we stopped at Palitana, a complex of about 900 beautiful Jain temples. To get there, you need to walk 3,500 steps. Went very early in the morning before sunrise because of the heat. And it was very interesting to see many pilgrims walking barefoot actually and without carrying any food. The more devoted pilgrims, apparently, they do it 99 times in a row. That must be really exhausting. But once on the top, the view is beautiful. It's a mix of all the new temples. And it was also very interesting to see people being carried in bamboo seats. There were also babies being carried and also donkeys carrying food. After Palitana, we head to the Kutch, 450 kilometers with Riki. Kutch is a mix of natural wonders from desert and national parks. And we decided to start with the coastal town of Mandvi. Mandvi is full of beautiful beaches. We went early in the morning to see sunrise. We walked on the market, the center of the town. And it's also very famous because they still build ships in a very traditional way. They started 400 years ago and they still build them in wood. So you can really walk by those big ships. We also visit Vijay Vilas Palace. It was built 100 years ago by the royal family of the Kutch. Nowadays, they shoot Bollywood movies. People mainly go there to go to the top. There is a nice dome with pillars where you can watch a beautiful sunset.
Mandvi is also where we started to realize that Kutch was probably going to be a quite interesting and unusual place. The first clue? Mandvi public beach. Oh man, that was insane. We've never seen anything like it.
Oh my god, what is this?
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
No, it's crazy. I mean, it's like, yes, we're going to the beach. Yes, there are lots of attractions, that's what we read. Not to this point.
It doesn't even look like a beach anymore.
Yeah,
it's a Luna Park.
Yeah.
You can have a camel ride, boat ride, quad ride,
Horses and
horse ride, what else? Any ride you can think of.
Something else very unusual that happened while we were in Mandvi was an interview by a journalist from a local newspaper. He actually came to our guest house on a Sunday morning, very nice of him, and it was a very nice chat actually. We had a translator, so the host of our guest house acted as a translator because the journalist couldn't speak English. Actually, the local language is Gujarati or Kutchi, in addition to the national language Hindi. He asked some interesting questions.
In your country there is auto rickshaw? Which place do you like most? Any struggle with rickshaw? You also fixing, right?
No.
You know, don't know.
I'm good at finding people that fix it.
Okay. You both driving, right?
Yes. She drove in Ahmedabad city center.
Yeah, then you are great.
It's crazy. We take one picture now together.
Okay.
And so we left Mandvi, it's public beach and it's local journalist, and we started driving towards our next destination, the city of Bhuj. But along the way, something unexpected happened. All of a sudden we were surrounded by camels, lots of camels roaming the streets freely, and we never saw anything like it. I mean, we're used to seeing animals on Indian roads, cows, donkeys, buffaloes, but camels? That was a first.
And the people we met along the road were a new level of friendliness. People by bike or car kept stopping us to give us advices on what to do, where to go. They invite us to their house and also to see them playing cricket. We also got a special treatment when we went to visit an organic aloe vera farm. We were treated like a family guest basically. They invite us for lunch, it was delicious.
And more, then keep on like the juggling. Then put a dry for the...
So after a yummy lunch at the aloe vera farm, we finally arrived at our destination, the city of Bhuj. Bhuj used to be the capital of Kutch when Kutch was a state, and it's still a very important city. We had a couple of very pleasant days there. We found it a very livable city. There is a really nice lake which you can walk around. There are a couple of palaces which we visited. Aina Mahal, built in the 18th century, and Prague Mahal, built in the 19th century. Yeah, it was lovely just to visit them and also admire the work of many Italian artists who worked on those palaces. We were also extremely lucky. The day we went to visit the city's main temple, a celebration was on, so lots and lots of people were there praying and celebrating. And we ended up chatting with a nun, a local nun, who told us a little bit about Hinduism, her life in the temple. It was so fascinating to learn a little bit more about it.
From Bhuj, you can also visit lots of tiny traditional Kutch villages which are famous for practicing handicraft with techniques that were created thousands of years ago. Some of the most famous are embroidery and tie and dye. So we wanted to learn more about that and we visit some shops and museums in the area.
So we saw lots of nice places in and around Bhuj, but while there, our main mission was actually to find the article about us. The first morning in Bhuj, we received a text message from the journalist who wrote the article saying that it had been published. And we could see it online, but we also wanted to find the paper version of it. As you can imagine, we had never bought a newspaper in India and had no idea where to find it. So we embarked on a very special mission. The article talking about us and Ricky has been published. We just received a screenshot of it.
Yeah, as you can read, it's obviously in local language. So it's digital but also in paper, so we should find on the local newspaper.
Yeah, so we are trying to figure out where we can buy newspapers. We don't actually see them around.
No.
They're not like newspaper stands. So no idea where and how to buy newspapers here, but we'll try to find out.
Yeah, that's our mission for today. Let's go around and ask. ST bus
Oh yeah, the bus stop, bus stop. Bus stop.
They told us ST bus stand.
Hi, ST bus stand.
Where is it?
आपको you are not Hindi?
No.
Only for English?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Bus stand में
you see
हाँ आपको
the direction.
चलो आप मेरे साथ चलो. Okay. ST bus से जाना. Okay. Thank you. So she volunteered to take us where we may find a newspaper. That's it.
So the lady that would bring us to the bus stop told us to wait for 10 minutes.
She just left to run some errands and left us here.
Yeah, but it's really fun because you're just here at this corner, tiny corner, watching for just people walking.
It really is an explosion of colors here. I mean, the dresses, especially women's dresses, are so colorful. And there are so many different types. In any other part of India we've been, dresses were colorful, but most people will tend to wear the same kind of dress. But here, everybody wears a different style, it seems. I think it has something to do with the
ethnicity,
ethnicities.
exactly. Yeah. There are so many ethnicity in this region, and everyone is basically has their own style of dress. Okay, she's back. Yes. How do you know? You saw us. Yes.
We saw our newspaper.
Ah, you saw the news. Where can we buy the newspaper?
Take 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
You see?
You are coming from any
Yeah, from Chennai and okay.
auto rickshaw.
Yes.
We saw the photo and literature.
Yeah.
Newspaper.
Yeah.
Very proud of you.
Nice. We're happy to be here. It's very nice.
Reading.
Yeah.
Proud you. All India's auto rickshaw India.
That's it.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, here we go. Nice.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye. Are you looking at the article?
Yeah, but I hadn't realized it's on the 3rd page.
Really?
I was expecting it to be like,
Next to the sport.
yeah.
At the very end.
Like, cover, first real page, and then it's us. It's our big picture.
Okay.
So
Big news
really,
for
I can't read anything except for numbers, and I guess that must be our age, even though you lied and said you're 40 instead of 41.
No, I didn't lie.
did.
I completely forgot. I had a birthday 2 months ago.
And then the only other numbers I see, I don't know, 7,000. Oh, could it be the
Kilometers.
Kilometers we
Yeah,
did.
that's so far.
Kilometers we did. I have no idea what 27,160 is.
I actually don't know.
That's it, that's all I can
Oh
understand.
yeah, no, it's just impossible.
That's a nice picture.
Yeah. The longer we stay in the Kutch, the more we experience the friendliness of people. Even in Bhuj, people kept stopping us. They wanted just to chat, share their experiences. We had countless invitations for dinner, and we were even invited to a wedding.
On our last evening in Bhuj, we stumbled across a folk music and dance show. It was amazing. There were people from all over India playing folk music and performing traditional forms of dance. We had lots of fun. And we were given a very special treatment. We stumbled upon a show we didn't know it was on, so we just came in to have a look, and all of a sudden someone came around.
Yeah, and invite us to go to the VVIP area.
So now we are very important people at this show with no one.
Yeah, just with a cozy chair in front of the stage.
Notice?
I know this.
It's
Yeah.
uncommon.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
This is Gujarat food, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
After Gujarat Italy, we're trying Gujarati breakfast. So we're in a hotel this morning. We don't normally have breakfast in hotels, but it was included, so why not? And there is a good selection of Gujarati style breakfast food here. We've tried them all before and we love them all. I'll do my best to describe. It's quite an unusual type of food for us. So first of all we have poa, which is probably my favorite. It is flattened rice, pan-fried, mixed with some vegetables, and you often have these crispy noodles on top of it. So you have the mix of the soft texture of the rice and the crispy textures of the noodles, which works really, really well. And this is probably the most common one. It's a spongy kind of cake, but it's not sweet, it's savory. It's basically steamed and it's made with chickpea flour, and you often have it with some kind of chutneys, like this one here, which is coriander, I believe. This is a different version of it. It's the same kind of texture, spongy texture, but it's made with a different type of flour. This is made with rice and lentil flour, I believe, so it has a slightly different taste. And then we have patra. This one has a very different type of texture. It's much harder, and they are a little bit sweet because there is some tamarind sauce in it. The green bit is made with a vegetable.
Thanks for watching.
Wow, what an amazing start in the Kutch. We couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, we met some of the friendliest people, we saw super interesting and unusual places, and we even ended up in the paper.
Yeah, but the best has to come. So in the next episode we are going to the Run of Kutch, a desert made of salt. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, don't miss the next
Don't
episode.
miss it.